and welcome to another episode of The Social Connection. It's your program about social media, the trends you talked about, the videos you shared, and what new changes social media companies offered its users. I'm Shreya Upadhyay, and with me is Preeti Tiwari.
Thank you, Shreya. Welcome everyone. In the next half an hour, we'll take you through the top trends, latest news and everything that kept the social media busy. But first up, let's take a look at what we have in store for you in this edition.
Social networking startups on a rise in India.
Facebook turns 11, Zuckerberg thanks the community.
And now, your local guide is just an app away.
As Prime Minister Narendra Modi's dream project Make in India becomes the fastest online government initiative ever, more and more companies are interested in setting up their foot in India. This list includes homegrown social networks and the likes of institutional social media sites.
They are the first to take up these initiatives in their fields. As per the recent reports of NASSCOM, the tech startups companies in India have a bright future. As many as 2.5 lakh jobs are expected to be created by tech startups in the next 5 years. The trade body said with more than 3,000 tech digital startups, India is the fourth largest base for new companies. The study also said that more than 800 startups came up in India in 2014 alone. Bangalore and Delhi NCR are the top two startup destinations, and the two geographies together account for more than 50% of the new companies. Sagoon is the one such Make in India homegrown social network. It is the first of its kind with strong claims that it will make the internet personal again. Sagoon also asserts that it can remove addiction created by other social networks. Not only addiction or stress, but the startups also aim to curb the strain caused by ill effects of social media on personal relationships. Sagoon's founder Govinda Giri also has more aggressive planning in the pipeline than others and aims for a better job creation in India.
Sagoon is a moment. Currently, we are introducing two applications. One is a secret, one is occasion. Basically, we just want to try to solve the problem that currently social media has a negative effect on social life.
The vision of Sagoon is to start from India and then go global. The company has more than 100,000 registered users as of now and growing faster every day. The most interesting feature that many people like is secret sharing. Through this secret sharing feature, Sagoon aims to make the world a more transparent place to live and grow up by creating greater intimacy, closeness within relationships.
The Sagoon is actually building an intimacy with the family and friends who really share each other that pain and suffer, happy and sadness. That way we can build the very close relation, and that part is we are reducing the mental depression also. That's the one of the reasons.
Campus Karma is another India's first ever college-based social networking website founded in 2012. It was a vision of refining the education sector with latest technologies and spreading awareness about latest trends in education sector in the society. It aims to connect the youth of India from all college, irrespective of their courses, under the universal banner of Virtual Campus Live. It creates a group that is a virtual campus for all activities. If a student is planning to join a college and needs information regarding the campus, they can easily visit the respective college group and see all the activities taking place in the campus. The company has attracted over 7,000 students with more than 300 colleges registered on their website and is among the top 24K active websites in India.
Next up, social media giant Facebook turned a year older this week. Founded in 2004, the social network now boasts of more than 1.3 billion active users. Here's a quick look at the celebrations.
Mark Zuckerberg's Facebook turned 11, and surely it has become a bigger part of our lives than ever. We scroll through posts, photos of our friends and post details about our most important and not so important moments on this social media. In short, it's been a love-hate relationship all through these years. Mark Zuckerberg and his friends started Facebook in 2004. in a dorm room at Harvard University, and now it has weaved its way into the popular culture. The social network now boasts more than 1.3 billion active users, or nearly 19% of the world population. On this happy occasion, hashtags like Happy Birthday Facebook, Facebook Birthday, Facebook Turns 11, I Love Facebook started trending. Birthday wishes started pouring on Facebook for Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg thanked Facebook lovers for being part of the community of friends. He said, as we all do our part in this journey to connect the world, it's important to remind ourselves to celebrate what's at the root of it all, friendship. Let's turn today into a day to celebrate a friend. Over the years, the social media has undergone many changes, like the new privacy policy, had some acquisitions like getting hold of WhatsApp, and has supported causes as well, like it has participated in many LGBTQ pride marches. Last year, the social media site announced that they want to use drones to bring internet access to the 2/3 of the world that still lack connectivity. Facebook also launched a separate app for chatting over phones. In July last year, the company removed the chat feature from the mobile app and launched an entirely separate app just for chat. Time flies, they say, when you are having fun. Well, it's already been 11 years since Mark Zuckerberg and associates came up with the revolutionary concept of Facebook, and time will only tell how Facebook manages to strive in the coming years.
In an interesting development by Google, a local guides feature helps you in easily getting expert opinion on an area that you wish to visit. It's as handy as it gets. The version 9.4 update brings it on Play Store.
That's right. Local Guides is a community similar to what we've seen on Yelp that gives local reviewers more benefits as and when they write more reviews. The feature will allow users to add and view reviews about local businesses and share them with others. Here's more in this report.
Version 9.4 of Google Maps for Android is here, and it has brought with it a new and interesting feature in the form of local guides, which has been aimed at enhancing the experience of reading reviews on the app. Local Guides feature was earlier introduced as the City Experts program in August 2013. Now renamed Local Guides, the feature takes reviews for local businesses from regular users and shares with others on the Google Maps app. The feature highlights the top reviewers and gives them a Local Guides badge once they reach 50 reviews, similar to Elite Reviewers and Yelp. Regular users will also be able to add images and edit maps on Google to provide better information to others. Google says you should want to review places to help others and support businesses and to be yourself. Google says that once your profile is in Maps, you will be able to see your review count and your ratings count. Users will be able to see how you stack up against other reviewers on the service. Once users sign up to become Local Guides using their Google account credentials, users will be able to see their review count and rating counts on their profile's Google Maps. The search giant has not yet mentioned how it will monitor the quality of reviews. While it may take a while for Google to roll out the update for all regions, Android Police is offering the Google Sign APK file for the app for those who can't wait to install, sign up and start reviewing. At the time of writing, the updated app was not yet available via Google Play in India. Users who write more than 50 reviews will get a star badge on their profile, which could mean that their reviews will feature on top of the rest. So the more places you review, it's more likely that your word is heard by the users. Last year, Google updated Maps for iOS and Android with Material Design. The internet giant also gave users the ability to add missing places and points of interest to maps directly from their mobile devices. Users simply have to tap anywhere on the map and click on Add a Missing Place link and include place name, category, phone number and website.
Well, we are heading for a short commercial break. We'll be back in a short while. Stay tuned and keep watching DD News.
The top news emerging from Asia. Events and issues shaping the continent's development. Analyzing global turnarounds with Asian perspectives. And a glance at the stories beyond the headlines. Watch Insight Asia, Saturday 4 p.m. only on DD News.
Welcome back. You all must be familiar with the trending topics of the week, but here's a quick wrap of the top trends on social media sites.
As politics took the hot seat in the national capital, Delhiites took to social media to support their favoured parties. Hashtag this time up, Is Baar Bedi Sarkar, Hawala at midnight, AAP funding scam and Delhi Fight Club had triples fight it out in the virtual world. This week saw Twitterati divided on a video posted by popular YouTube channel AIB. Fans used hashtag AIB Roast and AIB Knockout to extend their support to the group, while those against it used hashtag AIB Roast National Shame to protest against it. A plane crash in Taipei led to people across the world expressing their grief and solidarity on social media. Readers couldn't have had a happier announcement than that of author Harper Lee's new novel. Hashtag Harper Lee and To Kill a Mockingbird were among the top trends this week, as people of all ages waited eagerly for the 88-year-old's rediscovered book.
Well, moving on, we are all active on popular social media sites like Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and others. But have you heard about an internal social network that helps employees collaborate across departments, locations, and business apps? Yammer is an example of one such enterprise social network.
Yes, that's right. Yammer was originally developed as an internal communication system. Access to a Yammer network is determined by a user's internet domain so that only individuals with appropriate email addresses may join the respective network. Know more about it in our report.
This is a person. Put a group of them together and you have people. Give them a common purpose and you've just formed a company. And the great thing about these people, each one of them was born to do a whole bunch of things. Interpret new information. Come up with ideas.
Yammer is a private social network that helps you and your company stays on top of it all. Yammer collaboration software and business applications allows you to get connected to the right people, share information across teams and organize around projects so you can go further, faster. Launched in 2008, Yammer is an enterprise social network. This means that unlike other social media sites such as Facebook or Twitter, which are designed for public use, Yammer is designed for private communication for members within a given organization. In short, it is a social network for business and companies. The basic setup is free, easy to use, and perhaps most importantly, it provides a private, manageable and secure online space for business to communicate. For example, if your boardroom created a social networking site, this is what it would look like. If you are creating a Yammer account for your business, you will need a valid company email address. If you are being invited to join a Yammer network, you will receive an email from the network's administrator. The Getting Started box will lead you through several initial steps. Yammer refers to all communication that takes place on the sites as yums. Yums are sorted into various feeds. Your main feed is made up of the yums from the people you are following and the groups you are in. To post your own yums, simply pick whether you are posting an update, question, link, poll or event and fill in the necessary information and press update. People are able to like or reply to your post and you are able to do the same with other people's posts within your network. Every message in your feed has a button marked More. This will allow you to view a thread of conversation or bookmark a thread. Also, hashtags are very useful on Yammer. Yammer's robust search function digs up hashtag posts. So be sure to slap hashtag 2015 projections or hashtag key corporate account hashtag on the end of your post for future search posterity. Yammer can be a very useful virtual communication tool. However, the challenge for users is to remember that it's a professional setting. Because it looks and feels like other social networking sites, your Twitter and Facebook habits might interfere here. But since Yammer is essentially a social network that's entirely focused on your business, try maintaining some etiquettes.
Well, we're heading for a short breather. We will be right back with the top 5 videos of this week. Stay tuned.
तस्वीरें जो बयां करती हैं हकीकत, हालात जिनसे जुड़े हैं आपके जज्बात, जुनून जो बदल सकता है देश की तस्वीर, खबरें जो आपके लिए जानना है जरूरी, खबर दिन भर हर शाम 5 बजे सिर्फ डीडी न्यूज पर। विरासत में मिली सभ्यता और संस्कृति, जिसके कई रूप हैं, कई रंग हैं। इन्हीं रंगों में से कुछ चुनिंदा रंग हम समेट कर लाते हैं आपके लिए और रूबरू कराते हैं कला जगत से जुड़ी खास हस्तियों से। देखिए रंग तरंग, शनिवार दोपहर 12:30 बजे, सिर्फ डीडी न्यूज पर।
In some interesting news now, you don't have to scroll through your Twitter timeline to search for older tweets. You may be able to easily find them out on Google very soon, as Twitter reached an agreement with the search engine. Here's more on that.
Twitter has reached an agreement with Google to make its users' updates more easily searchable, with tweets reappearing in Google search results within the first half of this year. The deal, reported by Bloomberg, is the result of Twitter giving Google access to its Firehouse, the stream of data that is generated by the social network users. Previously, Google had to scan Twitter for the information in the same manner it does many other sites, but the volume of information made this process difficult and costly. The deal is the latest in a number of action Twitter has taken to get its user-generated content for wider viewership, such as adding its promoted tweets onto syndicated streams on other websites. Engineers from both companies are already at work on the infrastructure required, although the deal hasn't been made public. The company had a similar arrangement in place between 2009 and 2011, but Ali Roghwani, former COO of Twitter, has been against renewing the deal in order to retain control over Twitter's content.
It's time to see all the feedback that you sent in on Twitter, Facebook and YouTube.
Well, this is the end of our show. Continue writing to us as you always have on ddnews.com@gmail.com, on our Twitter handle DD News Live, our Facebook page, or on our YouTube channel.
Yes, but before we sign off, we leave you with an interesting video. See you again next week. Thank you and goodbye.
Okay. Daddy is the sweetest daddy in the world. Daddy is the most handsome, the smartest, the most clever, the kindest. He is my Superman. Daddy wants me to do well at school. Daddy is just great, but he lies. He lies about having a job. He lies about having money. He lies that he's not tired. He lies that he's not hungry. He lies that we have everything. He lies about his happiness. He lies. Because of me.